Hidden fees and the payment processing world. They kind of go hand in glove, unfortunately. Our industry is intentionally opaque. People don't understand that, but it is intentionally opaque. You're not supposed to understand what you're reading. And for a lot of clients that are weighing it up and trying to figure out what they're actually paying or where they're actually at, our recommendation for clients is to lean really heavily, even with clients that are using us, is to lean really heavily on their net effective rate. Your net effective rate is going to be your total fees charged for the service. So in the credit card processing world, it would be for the credit cards you've processed, divided by the volume processed. That will give you a net effective rate that will tell you really where your baseline is for what you're being charged to process credit cards. Once you have that net effective rate, you'll have a strong idea of whether you're being treated fairly or whether you need to look for another provider, subject matter expert, to help you navigate that next step. For most businesses doing over about $10,000 a month in processing, a net effective rate below 3% is what you're looking for. And for businesses doing over $100,000, you should definitely be between 2% and 2.5%. So there's your guardrails. So when you do your net effective rate, you're looking at not being above 3, and for larger organizations, not being above 2.5. If you're above either of those numbers, we at Calibr would love to help you take a deeper dive into your credit card processing, maybe educate you on how you might take that next step to reduce some of those costs. Hidden fees. How do you begin to know where to start when you're looking for them on a statement or in a fee report? One of the biggest hidden fees or identifiers or red flags for a hidden fee that we see on statements is the language non-qualified. If you see the language non-qualified, oftentimes it means that they're tucking in additional fees that weren't initially disclosed on the analysis they provided to you, because they probably painted the picture that most of your transactions would hit a qualified status. That's the assumption they made on the proposal. But non-qualified is a common term used to tuck in additional surcharges, fees, or downgrades. So we see that kind of language. Also, surcharge is also something you should be looking for on your statement, because oftentimes, again, as with non-qualified, that can also be used to tuck in additional fees. With hidden fees in the payment space, the only way to truly know if you're paying what was promised or where you're actually at is to engage with somebody like Calibr to help you translate and navigate your current statements. They can put it into common speak. We do it every day for clients, helping them understand where they're currently at so they can make the right decisions for their company moving forward.